Hello and welcome back. We're going to start on our capital cursive Q. And this one we are going to be starting at the bottom. So if we look at our handy dandy picture here, we can see that, let me make my pen a little bit bigger. We can see that the 1 is way down here. So we're going to start at the bottom. And we loop up to the top line, back to where we started, retrace just a little bit, and then we're going to put that curly tail on. So as you're going through and making these, make sure that you are touching all the lines that you are supposed to touch. So we're going nice and slow. Make sure your paper is tilted so it's pointing at your belly button. Start at the bottom, up to the top. Make that curly Q at the bottom. And if you make a mistake like I did right there, fix it. Remember, the whole point of doing our tracing is training our hands. So after you trace one, go down to the bottom line and write one. Trace one, go down to the bottom and try one. This is not a race. It is practice so that we can get our hands nice and strong. Just like we go to the gym and we work out our muscles in our arms and our legs, we need to do the same thing for our hands. So we're going to go down and look at our words now. And these are really tricky. I even tried looking some of these up and I had a hard time finding how to spell them, or how to say them, I should say. So our first one, I think, is quieta. So we start at the bottom, make our Q, and if we notice, it does not connect. So we start with our Q, start our U, right into our I, not picking up to dot yet. Whoops. U, I, E, T, T, A. Once we get all the way to the end, that's when we go back, cross and dot those T's in the I. Our next word is, I think, quatar. So we're going to start with our Q that does not connect, then our U, A, T, A, R. Go back, cross that T. Next we have is queens. So we're going to start with our Q that does not connect. U, E, E, N, S. The next one we have, I think, is Quito. Q, U, I, T, O. Cross and dot. Next one we have is Quincy. Q, U, I, N, C, Y. And again, one thing is, after you trace it, go in and try to write it. I'm just giving you guys an example of how to write it. It's your job to actually practice it on your own. That's the only way you're going to get better. So if you write it, I like to make these little lines on the side so that I know about how big I should make mine, because you want to make it as close to this example as you can. That's why we trace it. So go down and try to make it as close to the same size. So when you go to make yours, it shouldn't be itty bitty all smushed together, and you shouldn't be making it gigantic like that. You want to try to make it as close to the original as you can. And our last one is going to be Quinn. Q, U, I, N, dot your I. And now we have two sentences here. The first one is, I am not near Quebec. And we have a period there, so we know it's a complete sentence. We'll start with our I, down at the bottom, make your smiley face. Am, A-M, not, N-O-T, near, N-E-A-R, Quebec, capital Q that does not connect, U, E, B, E, C, period at the end. And our last sentence we have is quit going to, I think that's Kenna. So we're going to start with our Q, U, I, T, cross and dot, going. Remember, our G is going to go that way. It goes behind it. G, O, I, N, G, going, dot. 2, T-O, cross, Q, U, E, N, A, end mark. All right, so good luck with your practicing.